Hi everyone. I just want to share yung experience ko when I was thinking to have a side business here in Canada. So while I'm sharing also my experience, I just want to share also yung mga nice views from our trip sa Switzerland. So I just want to apologize also kasi medyo hindi ako maganda sa magsalita kasi nag-aral tayo ng public speaking in university, mahina ako doon. So ngayon, ginawa ko, itinype ko na lang and then pinrint ko and then babasahin ko na lang kasi medyo poor tayo diyan sa communication. Siguro after 4 years of working nonstop here sa Canada, I just thought to have a business dito. Kasi simula nung dumating ako dito ay nonstop ang work ko. Lahat ng oras ko ay binubuhos ko sa pagtatrabaho. Kasi kulang sa budget to support my three girls and my family back home. Nang pumunta ako dito sa Canada ay nagkaroon ako ng mabigat na problema. Kaya undecided akong pumunta dito noon kasi sa tingin ko ay malabo ko na ma-solve yung problema ko. Kaso, ah, ayoko naman masayang yung opportunity na rin na para mag-start ng new life and new beginnings, just me and my kids pagdating sa Canada. I usually work two full-time job or minsan ay one full-time, dalawa naman ng part-time or minsan one full-time and then may part-time pa rin. Dahil sa malaking problema na dala ko ng pumunta sa Canada ay madalas ay may mga sleepless night ako dahil mukhang walang pag-asa ang problema ko. Minsan nga hindi naman minsan, madalas, 'pag hindi ako makatulog ay naglilinis na lang ako ng bahay. So, walang nonstop na linis ng bahay 'yon. So, yung bahay ko also in the long run ay ano na, flawless na siya, sorry, yung apartment pala. Kasi at that time I was still living at the apartment. My youngest daughter was only 3 years old nang dumating kami sa Canada. So when she was like 6 or 7, she told me na just to have one job na lang so we can spend time together. And that's the time I thought to have a business to replace my part-time job. And para na rin yung mind and brain ko will get busy kung magkakaroon ako ng small business. Here in Canada ay super easy lang mag-register ng business. Just do it online and right away you can get your business license or business permit if sole proprietor lang. Ang business sana na gusto ko ay yung I can still take care of my youngest daughter and we can be together still on the weekend and still enjoyable for both of us ng youngest daughter ko at saka yung medyo pwede ka mag-start sa maliit na capital lang. Kasi back home, we have a very successful business with my ex-husband. And aside from that, mayroon din akong sariling business while I am just staying home with my three kids, which I can share in my future vlogs. For me, to live and start another new life in Canada is a big challenge that I have to start from the beginning and I don't have a family and friends here in Canada. I cannot depend on anybody here sa Canada kasi wala naman akong kakilala. And I don't even know anybody in Canada. It's just me and my two girls and my ex-husband. But after a year, he has his own family already. So for me, it will be if I will be successful here in Canada, I can consider na it's a self-fulfillment. It's a challenge for me, this new life. Sa Pinas ay easy lang kasi mag-business. Dito sa Canada, if you want food business that will involve any kind of meat, you need to have a separate kitchen just for your business. Hindi pwedeng i-mix ang personal food at ang business. And they have to do inspection of the kitchen to pass. So, mangyayari, bali dalawa yung kitchen mo. One for your personal at saka one for the business. So, for the food business is no good for me. Besides, I am not a good cook, although it can be learned, but if I want to make langgonisa or other processed food, but to have separate kitchen will cost me a lot of money. Plus, I don't even know where to get the resources to get supplies for wholesale, not like sa Pinas, nasa Divisoria lang lahat. One time, during my break at work, I mentioned to one of my reliable co-worker kasi dito sa Canada, ang tawag dyan sa mga kasama mo kahit sa opisina ay co-worker or office mates naman 'pag sa Pinas. Nabanggit ko sa kanya about yung planning to have a side business because I have sleepless nights due to my big problem in life at that time. I need my brain to get busy so I can sleep on time. I said I don't know where and how to start to get some ideas. So sabi nung coworker ko, just go to the library para mag-research ka, mag-check mo yung mga books, ano baka merong kang idea na makuha. So sabi niya rin sa akin na sinuggest niya sa akin na yung i-check ko din yung mga events sa mga Toronto International Center or yung sa International Center sa may Airport Road. So I can get some ideas. Baka may mga events sila na makatulong sa akin. Then after checking their website, maybe I went to 3 events. And then since then, I started attending yung mga events doon, pati about franchise ay nag-attend din ako for curiosity. But franchising was taken out of the list. From that event, I got ideas what to do that I think I might be interested and I can do it. And I collected yung mga business cards nila to check out yung mga website for more research and more ideas. So, from one of those events na na-attend ko ay may Pilipina na nagwo-work siya do'n sa isa sa mga exhibitors. Sabi ko, kung if I do this business na naisip ko, ay paano ko naman siya ibebenta? And then sabi niya, mag-attend ka ng mga fair, craft shows at saka mga festival. So, naisip ko, oo nga, do'n ako susubukan ko mag-attend nun. So, this is how I started doing shows. So sa mga susunod on my next vlog pala, I will share the business venture na naisip ko at that time from attending those kind of events. So, maraming maraming salamat and thank you so much also till my next vlog and bye for now.